And the university has a permanent site. They leave my property, go to permanent site. Supposing I didn't sign that terms of settlement, I could have grabbed the university as my own.
Hello guys, this is a Mayway of our old road. If you look at it, I'm in front of Tansi University. The reason I'm here is to show you this Tansi University. This Tansi University is supposed to be owned by ROJENNY, Chief ROJENNY, obilisi igbo. But story is telling us that he's having a case with church. So we don't know much about it, but looking at it, you see that they block here with sand. I don't know the reason, but we are going to hear from the chief himself to tell us deep story about what is happening here. Because this is university. By now they're supposed to resume, but because of what is happening, look at it, it's locked up, and nobody can access it. So we are going to hear from him to know actually what is happening. University, Tanzania University. Sometimes we hear that you are the owner. Then sometimes we hear that it belongs to church. Recently, I heard that you are fighting the church. What's happening?
It's very important in today's information. There's no church in Tanzania University.
Okay.
There's a man called Mozana John Bosco come. Even he's not friendly with the church.
Okay.
But we have a common something about Tansi. Even at Tansi. Even at Tansi, I have a devotion for Even at Tansi. Because when he was a person to be beatified as a saint, I played almost 40% role in making sure that beatification succeeded. This house where you are, I gave it to the church.
Serious.
It's in my house here, the Bishop Wedo of whom I had stage.
Serious.
He slept in my, gave him my bedroom.
Serious.
Then the factory where you have running the industry now is where I gave the church for the protocol. They lived there. Then the ROJENNY Stadium is where I gave the church Onisha Archdiocese for the Virgin Mass. Then the helipad where Pope landed, I prepared it with my 8-moving machine. The hour of beatification proper, the 21 gun we have to shoot. I did the shooting.
Serious.
Then after that, the Onisha Archdiocese was asking me, now I have a tourism idea where I can bring all the remnants that use in beatifying the Tansi as a tourism something. This is what I was thinking. Then a man called John Bosco came and said he's setting up something about Tansi. I said we can work together. Then I gave him a place where he wanted to be training some people that will look after the 8 priests.
Okay.
Then the Archdiocese on banned that thing. So he's using trick to ordain Reverend Fathers for his congregation. Yeah. So they banned him.
Okay.
We resolved into, okay, let's do university in the name of Tansi.
Okay.
I asked Onisha Archdiocese, do they approve university in the name? They say yes, because the guy is good in school. He has a school in Enugu. He has in Oga.
Okay.
So we come into, okay, we shall do the university. Now, we secured 2,000 plus at Omunya, permanent site at Omunya. Dr. Eloka Menakia is the brain behind securing that land at Omunya. You can call Dr. Eloka Menakia. He's alive in Abuja.
The Tanzania University in Omunya.
Yes. It's there that was established as a permanent site.
Okay.
Then in Takeoff campus. Where do you take off? I'm the only one that has opportunity where we can take off. So I brought out the factory, the granite industry, where I used to have 450 workers with 6 Taiwanese engineers working, exporting toothpick to Europe, building water tank and the sanitary waste.
Hey.
So now I say, okay, we have to use the property of ROJENNY, even the property of Radent and even property of ROJENNY, all joined together. We use it to prepare academic brief. In process, the NUC say, if I will not allow the ROJENNY to be encumbered by the university, I better remove it.
Okay.
I say I prefer international sports and so on and so. So I would. They asked me to remove ROJENNY. I removed ROJENNY. Okay. And what I did, I endorsed the property of Radent to obtain the license as my equity.
Okay. Okay.
So there was a debt the factory owned, 14 million naira debt.
Okay.
I asked the manager, can you give me my document? We're going to Abuja to stamp. He said, no, unless we pay them that balance.
Yeah.
Now in paying them that balance,
Yeah.
I have to endorse that this property belongs to the bank. We sort of endorse the property belongs to the name which we can use to get the license.
Okay.
That's what he did. We went to Abuja. It was the last batch of Obasanjo. Through Anjoba, Obasanjo stamped and gave us license. So the shocking of the church. Nobody know how we got the license.
Okay.
I used my factory as collector to get the license with the connection of and help of Anjoba.
Yeah.
So that's how we got back. Then we were jubilating that now we have license, we have a university, we were enjoying and enjoying. Eventually, the John Bosco started claiming that the university belonged to him only.
After all this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Then we told him the university cannot belong to you only. Even the NUC confirmed when the equity was calibrated, my own is higher. With my investment to get the stamp, my equity was 81%. Against the John Bosco 13%.
Yeah. So normally,
so there's one Obaji that went to NUC. They told him that so far the Tasha University is concerned, I am the major contributor. Yes. Then the Obaji asked me, can me and him join so that we can sack John Bosco? Then people gather and say it is not good. Let us make peace with John Bosco so that me and him can run the university. So now we say that we are already in the court, High Court of Gidi, where he is saying he's the owner. Okay. I say he's not the owner.
Yeah.
He said because he buy the property from the bank. I say he didn't buy the property from the bank. Did you pay me money? 40 million was paid to the bank. Another 7 million was brought by you to relocate the equipment in the university. So I didn't have any cash collected from the bank.
Yeah.
So the property of running that is over 2-3 billion naira was used, and the only money from the John Bosco was 40 million to the bank, and the money 7 million he brought to relocate the factory to another site.
Yeah.
Finish.
That is 21 million.
It's about 23 million.
Okay.
20 million. So now elders came and say, let's make peace. It was a bit, in doing that, we have to bring out the case from the court. And we make a reference that this case we are fighting ownership and no ownership. But or not but, let's bring it. Let's have what is called terms of settlement.
Okay.
Terms of settlement said I have relinquished the university to him.
Okay.
He has relinquished my property. Okay. He will be paying me rent every year.
Okay.
10 million a year.
Okay.
I disagreed.
Okay.
But the professor Urai told me, let me accept that 10 million. That there is better business I will do with him.
Okay.
We shall program students to pay a sports fee.
Yeah.
5,000 for 3,000 students. It will be 150 million. Then me and he will share it 50-50.
Okay.
Which is 75 million.
Yeah.
He said, make I no worry, make I sign. I signed. So in signing the thing, John Bosco started jubilating because he's now the owner of the university.
Okay.
Then I regret because I no more own the university.
Yeah.
So, but when I think that
business
juicy games money from the students, I celebrate. Now he was paying for the rent. He paid 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years, 6 years. One priest, he's not in the country. He said he come back from America. He hide in Okados. He said Edwin Obiora. He said he's going to revert that consent judgment.
After he come back from America.
Yeah. Then he applied to revert it. The court said no, and refused. Then pay us. He still advised John Bosco not to pay us.
Hey.
So even when John Bosco want to cross, he said don't pay, he's going to revert the even when the court stop him from say they refused,
Yes.
the court give us judgment to sack them and recover our property. And that is the chief issue. It is. So we still think they will pay out of sympathy on the children. They still refuse to pay. Then I lock the place. Now it is locked.
Right now.
Yeah. And again, the people that assemble themselves, it's called the Fadogo or Innocent to pay with a few of the Lawrence Nwankwo. They are not part of this John Bosco. Even though John Bosco had a will where he willed this university to Igbo diocese. So these people just they will that will and sack the people that were mentioned in the will, organize themselves as a hub, and who do they take?
These people are talking about our Reverend Fathers.
Yeah. So what is the bone of contention now? There are people that don't know how the university came.
Yeah.
But they want to hijack it. Okay. Now in hijacking it, they don't want to go in the terms of agreement as I established with the man who me and him own the university. They are saying that thing we argued in the court when John Bosco was saying he bought my property from the bank. They will hook on it and start claiming John Bosco bought this place from the bank.
Okay.
That's what they are telling people.
So now John Bosco is late.
He's late.
Okay.
So that's the bone of contention. You may be reading the outcome in the even Google Tansi in the Google. You read everything.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you, sir. So
like now, I will forward to you your number. I forward you every information about the thing that made them. That's supposed to scare them from coming. We have the court backing about the consent judgment, about the denial of reversing the consent judgment, and about giving us order to sack them and take over the property back.
Sir, and this the way it is now. So if these people who are fighting you right now, if they refuse to back off or agree on the agreement you had with the late Monsaino, so what are you going to do?
What do you expect me to do? The terms of settlement and consent judgments must exist. Whoever alterates it must be seen as a criminal. I'll be seeing them as criminals, as hawks, because they are not even part of. I don't see the thing is not will to them. If they have any relation with the John Bosco, they could have thanked God that I relinquished the university to them, and the university has a permanent site. They leave my property, go to permanent site. Supposing I didn't sign that terms of settlement, I could have grabbed the university as my own.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you so for your time.
Okay.